Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I am doing a paid review. This is paid review 23QB5 and this here is for Jacob. This is Jacob's collection. So let's jump straight in here. Quick wristwatch check. Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon 3861. Hi Arch, hope you're doing well. Very sorry to hear of your recent misfortune. Long-time viewer and enjoyer of your content. So thought it would be time to support the channel where I can. Have sent you $50 via PayPal. Just wanted to know your opinion on my current collection, please. I'm looking to add a 16710. That's a Rolex GMT Pepsi for my upcoming 30th birthday. As a gift to myself. I have been working in the automotive industry coming on 10 years around the same time, so it will be to celebrate both milestones this year. Looking to possibly move one or two watches from the collection to make way for the Pepsi GMT and possibly add a Blueface tag Monaco also while I'm at it. What would you sell out of the collection in my position? What are your thoughts on adding the Pepsi, GMT, and the Monaco? Is the Monaco a shitter in your opinion, or do you think it would have a place amongst the sea of Omegas? Collection in order of purchase. Okay, here we go. He's got a Rolex Submariner 16610 date, so that's the pre-ceramic. We've got an Omega Seamaster white face. We've got an Omega Speedmaster Broad Arrow 3551.20. We've got an Omega Aquaterra Blue Rubber Grey Dial. We have got an Omega Seamaster Bond Quartz 254180. That's the Bond Quartz. We've got an Omega Speedmaster Reduced Two-Tone 3310.10. We've got an Omega Seamaster GMT 50th Anniversary Black and Silver. We've got an Omega Speedmaster Racing White Dial. We've got an Omega Planet Ocean 2209.50 Orange Bezel Planet Ocean. We've got an Omega Speedmaster Professional 3572.50 Tritium Gold Movement, all with box and papers. I've attached photos of the individual pieces for your reference. Unsellable and sentimental pieces are the Submariner, the Speedmaster Professional, the Bond Quartz, and the Broad Arrow. Looking forward to your opinion on how I can grow my collection. Happy to hear any suggestions you may have. This is from Jacob. So this is Jacob's collection. And I got to tell you what, an amazing ensemble of mainly Omegas. And I got to be totally honest with you. I would be a bit careful. See, the problem is you could sell some off. There's some weak and there's some strong pieces in this collection. And the problem is, if you're not careful, are you selling them off to raise funds for the Pepsi? Or are you selling them off because they're superfluous? And that's the big deciding factor. You've got some really nice watches. It's nice to see so many Omegas there. Let's just go through this one by one. So, firstly, the Rolex Submariner 16610 date, check. I agree with you, cannot ever sell that. Beautiful Rolex Foundation piece. You got an Omega Seamaster white face. That's actually quite nice. I quite like that. I think that's the wave dial there. Beautiful piece. I wouldn't sell that. You got an Omega Speedmaster, the Broad Arrow. I love the Broad Arrow. I must tell you, that's one of my favorite Speedmasters. Yes. You got the Aquaterra blue rubber grey dial. Yes. See, I wouldn't be... I like that. That's a cool piece. Now, the problem is, if you start selling some of these pieces off, you'll probably be slaughtered. And is it really going to bring in a lot of money? You've got the Omega Seamaster Bonds quartz. You said you want to keep that. Yeah, that's actually quite a... As much as I dislike quartz now, I actually do like that as a quartz piece. I've owned 2 Omega Seamaster quartzes, and I loved them. Great bracelet, great quality piece. You've got the Omega Speedmaster reduced two-tone. See, that's something... okay, so what do? You sell that, you're going to get fleeced. You'll get fleeced. It's not a big demand watch. If the price is not so great, unless you've got contacts, I'd be keeping it. That's what I would be doing there. The Omega Seamaster GMT 50th anniversary, I quite like that. I got no problems with that at all. I like that. See, the Omega Speedmaster Racing white dial. Again, you'll get slaughtered on that piece there. The Planet Ocean, I actually like the Planet Ocean. That's a nice representation, so I wouldn't be selling that. The Omega Speedmaster Professional tritium with the gold movement. Okay, you want to keep that as well. So, I got to be honest with you. You're a young guy. I would be saying, am I selling these off to raise funds to help pay for the GMT, or am I selling them off because I got too many watches? So, because you could get rid of the lesser desired pieces, but you're not going to get big money. So that's the dilemma that I have with this. However, my own opinion, you know what? You're 30 years old, I would add a Pepsi. Pepsi would be great because you've got the date subs, the steel date sub, and to add a Pepsi, similar vintage, that'd be a great addition. Yes, I love that. That's the 16710. I'd add it. Yes, no problems. Now, as far as the Monaco, I've owned a Tag Heuer. I had the Steve McQueen, the Caliber 11. So in my view, I think the Caliber 11 is the superior Monaco to get. The other one is the Caliber 12. Now, the way you can tell the difference, of course, is that the Caliber 11's got the pushers on one side, on the crown on the other, whereas the Caliber 12 is like it's all in one row. So the Caliber 11 is the collectible one. That's the one to have. They're a big watch. What are your thoughts on adding the Pepsi and the Monaco? Personally, I wouldn't be selling terribly much stuff off because you're going to sell the lesser pieces. You're not going to get great money. You've got to look at, why am I selling them off? Am I selling it off to finance the Pepsi, or am I selling it off because I got too many watches? So, because the problem is you don't want to pick the good stuff that brings good money, and then you're left with the less desired Omegas. You know what I'm saying, don't you? So my view is I would just add slowly. Instead of being in a hurry and selling pieces off, I would add the Pepsi, and then later on I'd add the Monaco. I know you want to do it all instantly. We don't want to wait. Why wait? Quick. But the reality is, I think it's much more sensible to take your time and do it. Take your time and do it more slowly. I think the Monaco, is it a shitter? No, I loved my Monaco. I loved my Heuer Monaco. Or do you think it would, how would it play? I think it would work well with the Omegas. I like your Omegas. You love Omegas. It's clear to me you love Omegas. So I don't know if I'd be selling any off. Maybe, instead of selling off to buy more, take it slowly and add slowly. I think that's possibly the best advice I can give. Definitely add a Pepsi next, yes. Try and add Rolex and add the Monaco. I think the Monaco is a great watch. So what do I think? My advice to you is if you are selling off because you don't have the funds to buy the Pepsi can wait. Don't sell off these Omegas cheap because you will regret it. You love your Omegas. I can see the love for the Omegas you have. I would just take, you're only young. Jeez, you're only 30 years old. Man, that is such a young age. I'd love to be 30 again. So just take it easy. And I wouldn't be selling nice. You've got box papers. You love them. Come on. No one loves them as much as you do. Just keep them. So that's my advice to you. Lovely collection. I wouldn't cherry pick the good pieces that are going to bring in big bucks because you're going to have less desired ones. And that's not what you want to do. You want to have the better ones. So my advice, yes, definitely add a Pepsi, add a Monaco, but don't sell from inside the collection to finance this. That's my advice to you. I can see the love you have for them. So there you go. I love the collection. Well done. At 30, you have an amazing collection. Absolutely amazing. So I want to say well done. Thank you so much for tuning into the Archie Luxury and the Paul Pluta channel. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I need more paid reviews to keep me full-time on YouTube. Without your support, I can't survive. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.